Welcome to another episode of Steemy, the daily Steemit show. Today I am presenting SteemWhales. And SteemWhales is a magnificent website that allows you to track the efficiency of every single account on Steemit. You can see the reputation, post counts, followers, following, posting amount, curation amount, the Steem in the account, the Steem power, Steem dollars, and the overall estimated value. You can sort all of these accounts, all of these lists here. So for example, here, this table is sorted by followers. So you can see the user Joanna Tress has 18,000 users and is currently the #1 on Steemit in terms of followers. She and her brother offer a Resteem service, by the way, just to let you know. So I find that very interesting because they have this huge pool of followers. And we can also see that only 10 people so far, according to this list, have crossed the 10K. But you have to know that the website is pretty buggy. So all these data points here, they are not up to date. I know for sure that AVLSD has also cracked the 10K, and I think that SteemWhales is not properly updating the data entries. But however, it's pretty interesting to see what you can find here. Then we have, for example, here the same list but sorted by posting. So this is the reward for posting that these accounts got. So we can see that Steam Sports is the #1 currently and has received 283 million, whatever it is that this number represents. It is certainly not Steem. It might represent something else. So we had the discussion the other day about vests. These are your Steem power, but in a different terminology and a different counting method. I assume that this is a similar thing, an internal way to count the posting amount without any currency involved. All right, yeah, these are the most successful users. So I find particularly this list here incredibly interesting because it shows the most active and most successful users at the moment. Here, the top 10 might be very interesting to check all these users out that you see here and start to interact with them, which is a very popular thing on Steemit, interacting with either the whales or the most popular users in order to get better recognition by them, but also by all the other users who are reading their posts. That might be a very good strategy. And I have to do that myself, which I have neglected so far. Let's have a look at a couple of other stats here. What is this? Here we have sorted by Steem power, and we see that Steemit, which is the account from Steemit Inc., I assume, has the biggest Steem power on Steemit with 71 million Steem power. And then we have Freedom with 7.2 and Steem with another 5.4 million. Block Trades is quite active. This is the exchange that you can use in order to exchange Steem or Steem dollars into another cryptocurrency. And then we have the founders, Ned and Dan, who are the founders of Steemit. Dan has left for creating the EOS project now, and then a couple of other whales following here. So this is also super interesting. You might want to check out these accounts, but check out their post counts. So you will see that many of the top accounts, they're not active. They don't post at all. So if this is 0, they have never posted a single comment in their existence. So I would say that, for example, block trades, the account is much more interesting to check out than the Steam account because there's nothing going on there. All right. So there is more. If you look at the top here, you see there's a trending tab where you can go 7 days authors, 7 days followers, 7 days curators, and the same for the 30-day period. And here this one is post rewards, trending 30 days. So yeah, basically this is the same list that we have already seen earlier here. Wait a second, where was it? That should be this. Steam Sports, Gavit, Knosaki. And no, that wasn't it. Steam Cleaners. No, it's different because this is right. This is only for the 30 days period, while the list that we looked earlier at, this one is overall for the entire existence of Steemit, I assume. So back to the trending page here. So this is pretty interesting. I guess this is even more interesting than the overall list because here you see who is currently active, and you can even go down to the 7 days, or you can even change here the amount of days as much as you like. So this is super helpful to track the most active Steemit users. And then of course you can type in here in this entry field any username, maybe your own, and then sort this list that you have here. You can do that with all the lists, by the way. Every single list here, however you sorted it, when you type in your name or any name, it will find that name according to what you have, after what you have sorted. So for example, this one is sorted by Steam Power. If I type in my name, I will be shown my position according to how much Steam Power I have to all the other Steemit users. Here I have already sorted the trending 30 days page for my name, and as you can see here, I'm popping up at position 111, which is awesome. Awesome number, awesome position. I'm super happy about that. Although I know that it will be very tough to hold this position because I had a very trending post last week. All right, so that's that. And then finally you can of course go into the single profiles as well, and that looks like that. Here you see my profile at Flowey. Again, this data is not up to date, and it's also not really changing in retrospective. So for example, what you can see here, this is my Steam Power amount, right? The orange stats here is all Steam Power. And what you see here is there is no change. It's every day is the same thing for over a week, and that is not correct. My Steam Power is growing every single day, and it is never staying on the same level. So here you see very clearly that some of these graphs are just not being updated. While on the other hand, the estimated value seems to be updated accurately according to the Steam price, which is going up and down. So when my value is going down, it doesn't mean that I sold my Steam necessarily. It could mean it, but in this case, it just means the price dropped, and therefore my estimated account value also dropped. Now I deselected it. I didn't even know you can do that. So this is good to know. And then you have more tabs here, just rewards and social tab. And below you see more statistics only for yourself. And again, this data is not quite accurate. As you can see here, my followers are standing on 957 for 2 weeks here or something like that. I have crossed 1000 quite a while ago, and it has not been updated yet, which is super sad. I think this website is one of the best third-party apps available on Steemit, but this particularly one currently needs a little bit of work to work properly. However, the data is still valuable even with the bugs that it has. Cool, that's SteemWhales. I hope you liked it. That's it for today, and I talk to you tomorrow. Bye.